Most people outside of Palm Beach County make the same mistake when they start searching West Palm Beach real estate. They skip Palm Beach Gardens. They assume it's just a suburb, a place that you pass through on your way to Jupiter. But that assumption misses the point entirely. Because Palm Beach Gardens isn't loud, it doesn't try to impress you on day one, and it doesn't need to reinvent itself every few years just to stay relevant. It builds with intention. The roads are wider, the neighborhoods feel more private, and the commercial areas actually work. And somehow you're still minutes from the beach, minutes from downtown West Palm Beach and Palm Beach Island, and close enough to Brightline to make travel easy without living in the middle of it. That balance is the story of Palm Beach Gardens. And once you understand that, the popularity makes a lot more sense. When people consider a move here, the first real question they generally ask is, where am I gonna live? Because the neighborhoods are what define the experience. Take Alton, for example. Alton feels modern without feeling sterile. Newer homes, clean streetscapes, and a walkable town center energy that's rare in South Florida. It attracts people who want newer construction, but still want restaurants, shops, and daily life close by. And then you have Avenir. Avenir feels intentionally planned. Wider roads, newer homes, and a strong family lifestyle vibe. It's the kind of place that people choose when they still want something that feels fresh and growing, but established enough to feel like a real neighborhood. And then there's PGA National. This one's iconic. It's layered, community, club living, condos, townhomes, single family homes, wrapped around world-class golf. The Champion course, originally designed by Tom and George Fazio, later redesigned by Jack Nicklaus, is home to the Bear Trap, one of the most recognizable stretches of professional golf. Even if you don't play, you still feel the pedigree. That sense of pedigree continues into Old Palm Golf Club. Old Palm is private, polished, and understated. And for buyers who care about the details, the course was designed by Raymond Floyd, and that matters in the world of luxury golf. That name carries weight. If what you want is more space and privacy, that's where Steeplechase comes in. Larger lots, custom homes, a quieter, tucked away feel. It's one of the first places that people land when they say, I want Palm Beach Gardens, but I don't want cookie cutter. You'll see a similar mindset with Old Marsh Golf Club. Old Marsh is discreet and serious, well known amongst true golf households. A Pete Dye designed golf course, which is one of those quiet signals that tells you exactly what kind of place this is. On the more social end of the spectrum, BallenIsles draws people who want more energy, dining, tennis, events, a full social calendar year-round, not just a gate and a guardhouse. It's a lifestyle, and if you like the idea of pairing country club living with real coastal access, Frenchman's Creek is unique. Members have access to a private beach club on Juno Beach, so you're not just choosing between the golf life and the beach life, you get both. Mirasol continues that same theme, polished, amenity-rich, and a very community-driven lifestyle. It consistently attracts buyers who want a social environment that actually feels alive. And then there's the newer headline in town, Panther National, ambitious, high profile, and built to stand out. The course, designed by Jack Nicklaus and Justin Thomas, can stretch out nearly 8,000 yards from the JTTs, which is almost unheard of in Florida. And that alone explains the buzz. But one of the most interesting stories right now is Eastpointe. Eastpointe is having a real revival. They recently completed a $12 million second clubhouse called the Pointe, and when you see that level of reinvestment, it changes everything. New energy, renovations, and even full teardowns and rebuilds. It also has 2 Tom Fazio designed golf courses, and the memberships are available to both residents and non-residences, which is rare and incredibly flexible. If gated communities aren't your thing at all, then the village of North Palm Beach sits right next door. Intercoastal energy, boating culture, golf cart friendly streets, and a smaller town feel that is hard to replicate. And if your dream includes real land like actual acreage, then Caloosa is the answer. 5-acre home sites, equestrian lean, and incredibly rare this close to everything. It's not cheap land, it's scarce land. Now zooming out from the neighborhoods, daily life in Palm Beach Gardens is one of the biggest strengths. Downtown at the Gardens has undergone a real refresh. Facades, landscaping, better flow, and the tenant mix reflects where the city is headed. Whole Foods, Lifetime Fitness, Sweet Green, REI, plus newer lifestyle and wellness brands are moving in. It's not just errands anymore, it's where people actually spend time. For luxury retail, the Gardens Mall is a major quality of life perk. Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Tiffany & Co. Palm Beach level shopping without driving to the island. Palm Beach Gardens has also quietly stepped into the national stage with TGL, the tech-infused primetime golf league backed by the PGA Tour. Hosted at the SoFi Center in the Palm Beach State College campus, it's built for TV, built for energy, and it put Palm Beach Gardens in a completely different conversation. And here's something that most people don't expect. Palm Beach Gardens is currently building a new 100,000 plus square foot IcePlex, a $50 million plus facility with 2 NHL-sized rinks. It's backed by the Palm Beach North Atlantic Foundation and the hockey legend Wayne Gretzky. Set to open in late 2026, it will host the Gretzky Hockey School, youth hockey, figure skating, and public skating. That's not suburban filler. That's long-term infrastructure investment. Add in easy Brightline access, Sunday green markets, nearby parks like Riverbend, Loxahatchee River access, quick drives to Juno Beach, Jupiter, and strong public and private school options, and you start to see the pattern. Palm Beach Gardens doesn't try to be everything. It just does the fundamentals exceptionally well. So if you're thinking about buying, investing, or relocating into Palm Beach Gardens and you want help narrowing down which neighborhood actually fits your lifestyle, reach out. We'll map this out based on what matters most to you. I'm Joel Poulin, your Palm Beach real estate broker, and I'll see you in the next video.